sponsors 60 Plus India, Astrovate, Vinayaga Mission College, B. Bishishyan. Galatta Tayaganan Celebrating Mother. Powered by GT Holidays, Sunland Refined Sunflower Oil and Tamil Paneer. Associate sponsors I5 Housing and Properties, Baby Amor and Saubhakya. Hospitality partner Novotel, Chamias Road, Chennai.
Hello ma'am.
Hi.
So what do you want to say to all the mothers throughout this world?
Every day is a Mother's Day. All of you know that. But I would like to say something, share something here. Today morning we had attended a function, a sort of a family function where the couple celebrated the 82nd birthday of the, I would say uncle. They were our neighbors 40 years back when I came to Chennai as a newlywed 18-year-old girl. So when I was seeing auntie, I was thinking the contribution she has made, it's amazing. She's such a passionate homemaker. She's been a solid support for uncle. She has brought up two amazing kids, and she's the one who takes care of all the social commitments. So probably she didn't get an opportunity to come out of the house and shine. Probably her children are not in media or in the limelight or not in the great achievers list, but they are achievers too. What I would like to say is such mothers, who are homemakers, who are, very, very, contented to do their part silently without making any, probably because they didn't get an opportunity. I would say that they are no less achievers than any of us, who get the limelight because we are in the media.
Before couples start, planning about their parenting life, so it starts with the pregnancy phase. Every woman, it has been told that every woman gets a completement when they are pregnant during their pregnancy phase. So how was your pregnancy phase, and what was that one thing which completes a woman?
See, this idea of being a biological mother or giving birth or getting pregnant and giving birth to a child only completes a woman, this idea I don't endorse. There is nothing like that. Finally, it is not about, your final goal in life is not marriage and having children. That shouldn't be the goal. Like in our times, yes, the society was different, but now there is so much of awareness and there is so much of progress in the mindset. Each one contributes, each one finds happiness in her own way or in his own way. Being a mother is the only way to be complete as a woman. I don't endorse. Second thing, to me, I was 18 when I got married, and by the time I was 20, 21, everybody around me was tense. Everybody around me was, so worried that, and we've not started a family like. So now when I look back, I wonder, I was not even ready mentally or, otherwise. As a couple, we were not ready to have a child. But then there was so much of social pressure. Probably every mother feels that the day I discovered that I was pregnant, that was the most beautiful day in my life. And I have 3 daughters. And I remember when my first one was a girl, then when I got pregnant with the second baby, everybody was wondering, at least this time there should be a boy, But even I should be very frank. Yes, even I wanted a boy because there was a lot of pressure from my in-laws' side to have a son. But when I saw my baby's face, that's it. Before she was born, we named her Shruti because we knew it was a girl. Those times it was possible to know the sex of the baby, so we knew it was a girl. And when we had our third child, I would say we were prepared. As parents, we were prepared to have another child. We wanted 3 children, and we were ready mentally, emotionally, Otherwise, we were ready to have a baby. So I remember the day when I discovered that I was pregnant and we were pregnant. By the time now they say we are pregnant. That's so wonderful, isn't it? That was so beautiful and we enjoyed every bit of it.
Things you learned from your mother, from you being a mother, and now you're a grandmother too. So how do you feel this completement at every stage of life?
This thing of learning from mothers, no, that happens very organically. We don't even realize, because our mothers are first role models. They actually pass on lot of values without even we being aware of it. Okay, so when my children grew up and when I had grandchildren, that is when I realized how much I have imbibed from my mother, you know. And when we are young, we are so busy fighting with our mothers, arguing with them, that we don't understand what we are going through, adolescence and teenage and all that. Then when we are mothers, especially in my case, I was very young and very ignorant, innocent, whatever you call it, not much of awareness. So that was like going with the flow. Now when I think back, I feel, oh, we could have done many things better. And when my mom kept telling me, like, you could learn from my mistakes, you need not reinvent the wheel, you need not learn everything from your own mistakes. We never listen. We want to go through it, we want to make mistakes and we want to learn. Same thing I see with my daughters, you know. But your daughters teach you so much. Because when I see my daughter as a parent, as a mother, I really, feel very, what to say, it's a wonderful to see them mature and aware and see them being grown as, like mothers and how well prepared they are. So we learn from our children. I think we learn a lot from our children. That's what I feel.
One last question, ma'am. So we have heard things like people saying about specifically son have a lot of interaction with their mothers. But why is it termed as a very terrible combination when it comes to daughters and mothers? What is so terrible about mothers and daughters?
It's a sugar and spice relationship. I have 3 daughters and I always envy their relationship with their dad. They are like besties. I am always cornered. I am always, like singled out. They, my husband never scolds them. Then he's never strict with them. He's bindas. Because I am taking care of all the, I put all the blame on myself and I am the terror. But having said that, how much ever they argue with me, how much ever they fight with me, finally they do what I have told them. So I know, because children know, like when we live as examples, we cannot preach and just keep preaching and not live that. Like we grow as parents when we have the second child, the third child, we grow as parents. The first one, everything is new for us. And every child is different, every situation is different, every parent is different. So there is no hard and fast rule, there is no tried and tested set of rules. It's like you keep experimenting and some things work for you, some things don't. There are some basic rules, that's it. So it's always sugar and spice relationship with the daughters. And now I have my third one at home. I tell you, I feel so singled out sometimes. I feel like, I have to look for support. And these the dads also know, they feel very empowered when they have their daughters around them.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.